Well, Halloween is finally here, and many of us are wondering about the Halloween happenings going on across the state.
News 10's Emmy Award-winning photojournalist John Tim takes us to one place, bringing on the scares.
I've spent enough time here that I won't go in here alone. This is the old Lake County Jail. The house itself is 1882. The original jail that was built was taken down, and there was an addition added onto it in 1909, and there was a further addition onto the jail in 1928. Well, the claim to fame is John Dillinger. He was brought here in 1934. He was here about 3 months before he made his famous escape. There was another inmate that was here, and his name was James Fur Sammons, and he was Al Capone's right-hand man. The jail stayed open until 1974. The building was bought by a private individual. He bought several buildings on this block, and the one that he wanted, he made a speakeasy out of it, and he kind of left the jail to sit here and be neglected for a while. It was a real working jail. So during the time it was open, there were homicides, suicides, there were hangings within the cells. You do get the feel somebody's watching you. This connected the jail to the 1928 addition. And what it is just a long hallway that they could access the back parts of the jail with. A lot of times we take our places alongside the wall, and what we can get is what seems like somebody walking back and forth down the tunnel. But every now and then you get where you turn your head and there is something right next to you. This area here, the last thing it was used for was federal offenders. You can actually see shadow figures coming in and out of the cells. And another thing that happens in this area a lot, people tend to get panic attacks, nausea, sickness, to where we have to take them out of this area. Each cell block has a solitary confinement. This cell block has one too, and it's one of the areas that I won't even go into. It is just so dark and so heavy when you go in that room that you feel like you can't breathe. I've seen enough to realize that a lot of things happen that you know you're seeing, but you can't explain. Jail is a traumatic place for a lot of people. When a person is in jail, you have to deal with your own remorse on what you may have done to be in here. That is a lot of weight to carry, and I think people that pass over, they don't always make peace with that.
If you would like to see the editor's cut of the old Lake County Jail, as well as a photo gallery, log on to WTHI-TV.com.